minutes at this time is a lot different than 30 minutes in broad daylight.
Well, Miri, can I see the bot lane POV, please?
I mean, I do see James' point, but I'm
Thank you.
kind of surprised because, like, for the exact same situation, for me, I wouldn't really care. I'd only be concerned if they don't return at like 2 a.m. or
30
something.
seconds until minions spawn.
Yeah, I think so too.
And that's probably when I would give a call to ask like what's going on.
Huh?
Well,
It just got me thinking, like, is James too paranoid, or am I just
Too
very
chill,
careless?
too relaxed.
Well, there's degrees of worry, right? There's where are they
Minions have
at?
spawned.
There's let me call them just to check, and then if they don't pick up the call, it's like, well, that's not good. If they pick up the call, then it's fine.
Mir,
What's up?
没事。
Ah. Shit.
You're not only playing with Bean Master. This is interesting.
Purge the unjust.
The issue is also like, even if they get into some sort of trouble, not exactly sure what I can do in those cases.
Well, there's a world where I actually go out and I look for them. And I know roughly where they went. They went to get gas.
Oh yeah, you have your own car?
No, I don't.
Now and forever.
Why did you pick Zyra?
I didn't really know who to play.
Because
But
I'm
also,
thinking,
I
like,
feel like
something chill.
the opposite expectation is also there. Like, if I say I'm going out to do something, the ETA that I give, or the implied ETA should match what I'm actually doing. So if I'm planning to stay out later than originally planned, I would just send a text. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna stay out a bit later.
Goody.
I mean, I understand from my
Nothing.
parents' case, if like if I'm telling my parents I'm going out and I don't come back early, they're definitely going to like call me or text me or whatever. But I guess I never really do that for my parents, because my parents is most often they just like go out and they're like, oh, I decide to do something else. And, like, you expect them to come. If they only say what they're doing, you expect them to like finish within an hour, but they go out for like 4 hours. And it just happens all the time.
Yeah, must be culture shock.
I'm not saying that your thing is that bad.
I mean, I'm not like big mad. It's just like,
No, I mean, I'm not
That's
talking about
not
even
what
mad. It's like I wouldn't even think of like confronting my parents about it at all. I think like, oh, this is just typical.
yeah, but I don't think it's typical for me.
Makes sense.
Protect the faithful.
Very you're very 孝顺. Very nice, James.
You know, my parents are like, they're getting older. You know, like I feel like they're not
I love a challenge.
more capable than me anymore by going outside and staying out late.
Weren't they in 40s or 50s?
Parents are like 60s.
Wait, really?
Wait, your parents are 60?
My
Bro,
dad's
my parents-
60 this year.
Oh, my parents are all in their 60s too.
Oh, what? My parents are
For
both
my
in 50s.
father, the king.
Well, I'm a like late child. My
Well, that's
older
not that
sister's
far
like
off. 50s
12.
and 60s.
My older sister's like 12 years older than me.
That's crazy.
Wait, that is crazy actually.
Miri,
Speaking of-
isn't your mom like younger than my mom?
Stand with me, brothers and sisters.
Busy.
Actually busy.
Gooby's not a single child. Yo, Gooby,
Yeah.
thoughts on Crosby's playing? All single children are spoiled.
Ours
True,
is
I
but
got
to
you, I don't
do
know.
and die.
No comment, man. Not a single child.
Gooby is playing the neutral, impartial.
Playing
Mhm.
both sides.
Ruby, you have to pick.
You have to pick.
You have to pick Gooby.
Wait, isn't the neutral part just saying like they're not spoiled? But
Yeah.
Gooby's
Huh?
like say I don't know, yes or no. I think that speaks for itself. It's like
Demacia, now
Alright,
and forever.
Bina already started. Omega pinging the teammates.
Yeah.
ding 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 ding
Ding ding ding ding ding ding.
ding 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 ding.
Meow.
Fighting greater foes.
没事，
Oh, gonna go.
Make sure.
没事，
Sure. He's
When
Man.
across, you start multi-language trolling.
Crossy, I'll
Gooby,
teach
Gooby,
you.
Gooby.
I'll teach you a more tilting term.
Double their forces.
What is it?
So like, Beneroni, Beneroni.
Mhm.
Don't you war?
What?
What?
No, I couldn't even pronounce.
If
Wait,
you can't
Gooby,
pronounce
how
it,
do I
it'll
say
be
that in
No
Kanto?
quarter for the
See what?
wicked.
Like nothing.
冇嘢.
Wait, what?
Actually,
Actually,
what they
Mo ye.
no
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
Mo
What is
ye.
What is
Today
yet?
is a good day to die.
It's there's no translation.
It's grandfather.
Is
There's
it,
no translation in
It's the
Chinese,
thing.
in Mandarin too. Is there?
Wait, how does Ben know that? Wait, Ben, do you speak Canto?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Ben speaks Kanto.
Wait,
Ben.
Of
really?
course, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Wait, you
Hey
speak
Ben,
both?
where are
Yeah.
your parents from?
Hunan.
Hunan.
Wait, Hunan?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought they were from Guangzhou.
They moved.
Righteous
I was born.
retribution.
I was born there.
Oh. Wait, is Hunan like
Wait, is that
where
why they
I
speak
wanted
both,
to
dude?
go?
Yeah.
I mean, Hunan is
kinda much.
relatively close, I guess.
Where are you guys from?
Well, I am from Canada.
yeah.
No,
But
like
are you talking about our families?
yeah, like found like in China, like you know there are so many regions.
My family is from the
We shall rest when we are dead.
Jiangsu province, so that's like my dad's from Nanjing,
Nanjing.
Nanking, Nanjing, however English pronounces it. It's like
Talon's
I love
yeah, it's in Jiangsu. It's actually not that far away from Shanghai. Okay, relative to like the entire distance of China, but it's still. Shanghai is like almost also in Jiangsu. But I think Shanghai is its own district. Yeah. That's where my parents are from.
for my father.
And
I
that's
see.
no one speaks Canto there.
Oh.
Canto is all Cantonese
Like
is mostly
South? Like South.
yeah, Canto is south.
Hmm.
Maybe, yeah.
Protect
Maybe
Alright, so
south.
Gooby, where are you from?
I think my friends from Guangzhou.
Guangzhou.
Really?
Yeah. But like,
Well, that explains because
Alright.
Gooby speaks Canto, no? And I don't think does Gooby speak Mando?
no.
No.
Purely. I was born here. Yeah.
And you only
Alright,
speak
Gooby
Canto.
and Binaroni can be neighbors. Alright, James, where are you from?
I don't think you'll know.
Stand
from
with
Xi'an.
me, brothers and
Xi'an, I know Xi'an.
That's Cap.
How do you
I know
know?
Wait,
James. I know James
wait,
is from
ask
New
Binaroni,
Zealand.
I really know.
Oh, true.
Wait,
I'm
yeah.
from New Zealand, actually. My
Yeah.
bad.
Heritage of New Zealand.
It's true.
Wait,
It is true.
really, I know where Xi'an is, right?
It is true. It is true.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Demacia.
Don't
Now
ask
That's
me
why.
how I
That's
know
why
it all.
James always says "crikey."
What?
Gates be like,
Right?
that's not even New Zealand.
Like actually
Wait,
though,
so do you have New Zealand passport?
I do.
Wait,
Who dares
Born in
wait,
New
which one
Zealand.
do you use
New
then?
Zealand. New Zealand, of course. Right?
Wait, which one do you use?
Depends where I'm going.
No, in
If I'm-
general for travel.
Yeah, if I'm going to New Zealand or Australia, I'll use New Zealand.
Oh.
Otherwise, I'll use the Canadian one.
No quarter for the
I've
wicked.
never been to
Well,
Australia.
You have dual citizenship, right?
I have dual citizenship, yes.
Do you ever have to return to New Zealand for document purposes?
No.
Okay.
Today is a good day to die.
Wow.
Oh, bro.
Oh,
Ally
oh
has
my
been
goodness.
slain. Enemy double kill.
Oh!
Oh my
Nice.
Ally
god.
has been slain.
These oyster.
But the crazy thing is, my
Yeah.
children, they will also get Canadian, New Zealand citizenship, regardless where they're born.
Are you gonna have children?
Oh wait, New Zealand has like a citizenship by parents' nationality.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, that's pretty crazy.
How many children are you planning to have?
As many as
2, I think, is the
Find me
ideal
greater
number.
foes.
Like, what if they're like both boys? Are you still gonna like try for third?
Even better.
I
Like, if
don't
it's, like,
really
same gender.
have opinion on the gender.
Oh, okay.
Ours is but to do and die.
Okay, I can be the classy, the auntie. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can.
Mm-hmm, I'm ready.
I don't think I'll ever introduce them to you, though.
For my father, the king.
That's terrifying. If you get my kids hooked on League of Legends, I'm gonna. I don't know. I
that's
think
a-
that's
Yeah.
that's.
Damn, how can you do that to me?
Do you think Nicola
You
How
guys-
can you do that to my kid? Kossy's gonna ping my kids at like 2 a.m. It's like time to play League.
Sister.
Yeah.
Auntie Krusty, Dad said it's time to sleep. No sleeping.
Yeah.
James' children ask for Krusty for advice on how to be doctor. Krusty's like, okay, first of all, you need to install this Riot client.
Killing spree.
Do you think League will still be relevant
Billy,
in 10 years from now?
Yeah,
how
probably
many
will.
kids do you want?
I don't know. I'm deciding.
Wait, James, where
20
did you say
20
your
little
parents were
goobies.
from again?
20 little goobies.
Alright.
Right?
Where
Right,
did you say
guys?
your parents were
Who
from
dares
again?
defy my
Yeah.
will?
Tian.
Tian.
Oh,
Okay.
Tian. Do you like eating
That's the old capital of China.
羊肉泡馍?
I actually don't because I don't really like lamb, but I heard
Oh,
it's
you
really
don't?
good.
You come from New Zealand and you don't like lamb.
Well, yeah, that's why. It's like eating my brothers and sisters, bro. It's kinda
What?
weird.
That's great.
Okay.
Like I think that's why like New Zealand like kicked James out.
Wait, you don't think like we in New Zealand we like go to school like we're like riding the little lambs, like,
Right last school.
Wait, there's
having
schools in
assembly
New
with
Zealand?
them.
There's schools in New Zealand?
Yeah, there are. In
That's
fact,
crazy.
Holy shit.
New revelation.
You actually don't like lamb, bro?
no, not really. It's gamey. I don't like the gaminess.
Slain.
I can see it.
Is that gamey?
Don't people like eat a lot of lamb in New Zealand though?
Yeah, they do, but that doesn't mean I have to like it.
Enemy has been
I swear like every time I buy a lamb from Metro, it's from New
We shall
Zealand.
rest when we are
Yeah.
Your
Really?
turret has
Oh.
been destroyed.
Is that where all the land comes from or something, or what?
Yeah,
New Zealand
I think
exports a lot of lamb.
yeah, New Zealand exports
Interesting.
a lot of lamb, and I don't think people raise lambs here in
Yeah.
Canada. I heard lamb is pretty. There's like, no, it's like I think it's probably might be easier to raise than cows or something, but in America, cows are just super subsidized. Whereas in Europe, because cows are not subsidized, I think lamb meat's cheaper than beef.
Hey!
Mutton. Which is completely different from America. If you go to America, like lamb is definitely way more expensive than beef. I think it's even the case here, right? Actually, no, in Canada I think they're around the same price.
For my father, the king.
Just wait.
Tian, what else is special in Tian? Don't they have a what is it?
肉夹
The
馍
noodles.
肉夹馍, yeah, 肉夹馍.
凉皮
马俑.
Oh, yo, I love Monkey. That shit's good.
Protect the faithful.
Did someone say Matong?
There's also Terracotta Warriors.
Yeah.
马俑.
Oh, that brings me a good memory. I went to visit Terracotta Warriors with my parents once.
Shut down.
Like, we decided to go with a fucking tour group in China. It was the worst experience ever.
That's
And we
the best,
also
man.
stopped at, like, you know, they just forced us to like go to random stops, and one
Yeah,
stop was a restaurant. I think that was the restaurant where I seen the worst toilets in China ever.
Oh, the Mao.
Like you
Those
cannot.
water hits the
Little
I'm not
Mao.
sure how easy it is to describe how bad it
Mao.
was,
You have been slain.
but it was like I think
An ally has been slain.
yeah, like people I see going inside all come out like holding their breath. Like you can literally see them like holding their hands.
Wait, is
over their
that
mouth.
wait, is that the restaurant?
What?
Is that the restaurant?
Yeah, the restaurant toilet. The toilet was so bad. Like I think I went into it. The first thing I saw
To die.
was the walls were all brown,
What the
like
Ew.
like brown stained.
bro?
Like you walk it, it was the worst. It hit you like
Your turret has been
freaking
destroyed. An
like it's
enemy
not a
has
whiff,
been
it's a
slain.
fucking hurricane
An enemy
of the
has been
worst smell
slain.
imaginable. It was like a sauna of shit. And yeah, it was like fucking brown and black everywhere.
Like
The walls are
Chinese
probably-
restaurants have some pretty questionable hygiene.
I think
yeah,
it's
what can you do about it?
It's improved now, but even so, like, still definitely don't want to really go into more sus restaurants. But I think like China now has, especially in the major like urban areas, it's gone through a huge phase of basically like urban gentrification and whatnot. Like you notice like all of the new restaurants in Vancouver too. The newer Chinese restaurants that are more appealing to young people, like more
Way?
bougie ones.
Like Big Way.
Yeah, I don't know where that is, but I know there's like a lot of Chinese,
An
like
ally has been
it
slain.
feels like gentrified Chinese restaurants on Oak Street.
Wait, how do you know that? What the heck?
Wait, on Oak Street?
That was before I left. Even before I left, there was already that happening.
Wait, like,
Like you-
what kind of restaurants? Like,
Chinese restaurants.
what do you
Even
mean,
in
like
Richmond too, like on Alexandra Street. There's those Chinese restaurants where the interior looks really nice. And a lot of times they would sell like sometimes traditional like the Triumph food or whatnot, but a lot of times also like fusion stuff. Because they appeal to younger people in
网
China
红餐厅？
and also like sometimes they get like Westerners to come, right?
For my
It's more
father,
appealing
the
to
king.
Westerners. But yeah, it's like vibes has changed. You can sometimes see like if there's like some Chinese restaurants that are very old, they still have like a very different, like even if the cleanliness is like better, but now that like you don't really see like
My will.
kind of shitty restaurants, you can still see the aesthetic difference. Like a lot of the old style traditional like Chinese restaurants with names is just like some Chinese last name and house or something
Wangjia.
like that. Huangjia, I guess. Yeah, that's example. But yeah, those type, they're like, their aesthetic is like pretty basic. Like inside's white, the chairs kind of
Ours
feel
is but to do
wonky
and
or
die.
whatnot. You get what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Whereas like the newer restaurants, they're kind of like those. They kind of got an aesthetic of like Western restaurants or like a lot of those bougie Japanese restaurants,
Protect the faithful.
right?
An enemy has been
Yeah.
slain.
And you're just seeing that more. Just, I think the old style just out of style.
Stand with me, brothers and sisters.
James, have you been to Xi'an before?
Yeah. I used to go back like every year in high school.
I wonder if it's Xi'an that doesn't Xi'an also have like a portion of the Great Wall?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Speaking of the Great Wall, and speaking of tour, like tour groups, we went to Beijing and we went to see the Great Wall,
Yeah.
and we went to, like, we went with a tour group, and I heard my parents discussing whether or not it's actually the Great Wall. They took us to some
I
knockoff.
love a challenge.
What?
Not
Why,
Great
why,
Wall.
why is that?
I don't know. I think it was just kind of dinky. Like,
Uh-huh.
if it was a segment of the Great Wall, it looks pretty dinky, bro. It's like small and not very impressive.
Today
Well, there are
is
a
the
lot of
day to die.
different. It's probably the real Great Wall, but there are some that just simply doesn't look that great.
Yeah.
Because a lot of portion of the Great Wall were actually not very well maintained.
Yeah.
Like, not even now, like
Find me
even
greater
historically
foes.
back then, because they weren't like, you know, exactly on the frontiers of where the nomads would attack.
Are you guys free next May?
We shall
Next
rest
May.
when we are dead.
Like not even this May.
No,
Like,
next.
how many months? That's
Like
like
2026.
that's
Yeah.
16 weeks. Are you free in 15 months?
Yeah.
It's gonna be-
Let me check my calendar.
Who dares
Sorry, I'm fully
defy
booked.
my will?
yeah,
Yeah,
Has
thank you.
been slain.
Like for the entire month.
yeah. For time year.
Wait, what's seriously? Are you guys free?
For what?
Yeah.
Like,
Is that your
Yeah.
graduation, Crossy?
Yeah.
You want us to come?
King.
Go to
Yeah.
Go to Grenada?
Grenada.
No, New York.
New York.
Mhm.
Going to
No,
the
but
States
actually-
in this
This-
No,
this
don't
climate.
come to my graduation. But do you guys
Stand
wanna
with me,
like
brothers and
travel?
sisters.
travel.
Mm-hmm.
where Crossy? Crossy be like New York.
yeah.
I wanna go to China.
Wait, I want to travel.
China.
I want to travel. Let's go to Grenada.
True.
Wait.
Yo, asking us to go to China is like, hey Crossy, can we go visit Korea?
Wait, what's
Wait,
wrong with
but I
that?
feel like Crossy's actually down to go to Korea.
I guess Crossy.
Yeah,
would be
wait, I'm going to Korea, but I wanna go like another Asian country.
such an Asian country. Haven't you been
Do you even
to?
go to China?
The faithful.
Haven't you been to China before? You've also been to
No.
Japan too, right? Oh wait, you never been.
Yeah, I've been to Japan.
Honestly, I can see the appeal for it. If you're like not Chinese, you definitely want a group of Chinese.
Someone
friends
just
to
got
go to China.
assassinated.
Mm-hmm. Or like I was thinking maybe another Japan or like Taiwan or
No quarter.
Can't Ben
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
go to Taiwan?
Why can't Ben go
Okay.
to Taiwan?
Can we not mention that please? I wasted $800. Thank you.
What
Wow,
did Ben
I'm
do?
just saying, I don't want you to waste another $800.
Is Ben like not allowed to go to Taiwan?
Yeah, apparently not.
Did Ben commit some like political
Genocide.
crime?
No, like I think it was during COVID season, and then or like end of COVID, and then like they didn't let Chinese people like enter or something.
Oh yeah, because Ben has Chinese citizenship.
Yeah, but not anymore. So should be
I
able
don't.
to.
Wait, does Ben have a Canadian passport?
Yeah. Guess who was his guarantor for Canadian passport?
We shall
James.
rest when we are
Judge,
dead.
jury, and executioner.
Dude, yeah, like I guarantee Crossy and Ben.
Yeah.
I have the power to get them both kicked out of the country.
Wait,
can I
wasn't
revoke
I
my
Crosby's
guarantor?
guarantor? Was I your guarantor?
No, James was my guarantor. You are my
Find
reference.
me great.
Oh, you were reference.
I think Kevin was my reference too. Wait, we're circle jerking out here.
Wait, was I your
No,
reference?
because like you
I think
you
you
couldn't
were.
sign my photo. That's why I
was.
had to get James to be the guarantor.
How come
Because
I remember
Gooby,
as the other way? That's
really?
so
No,
Who dares defy my
the thing is,
will?
I asked Gooby first before James, and Gooby freaking didn't renew his passport, so he couldn't be my guarantor. I
Wait,
swear
you
Gooby
asked
did that on
Gooby before
purpose.
me?
Yeah.
Wait, I was your second choice?
Yeah.
Alright,
Wait,
calling
no,
the
you were
government right
actually
now.
third choice. You were actually
Huh?
third choice. Do you know who else I asked?
Houston?
Who? Fucking the premiere? Like,
No, I asked Unico. I thought she was Canadian for some reason.
yeah?
I'm like,
And
Withdrawal.
she's not.
yeah.
When did
She's
She's
going to
Lucy?
be.
not Canadian.
Wait, you could be her guarantor.
Yeah, I could. Like I thought for some reason like she was Canadian, so I asked her to, and then
I'm actually calling the immigration office right now. This is not about.
Yeah, speaking of Japan, my parents are in Japan right now.
oh,
They just finished renovating their place.
Wait, are they gonna move back there?
No, I think my mom can't really stay there because she doesn't have Japanese ID or not. Yeah, she lost her citizenship, so she.
Wait, you guys have property in Japan?
Yeah. It used to be for like the last like decade or something or two. We just like
brothers
rent.
and
My parents
sisters.
just rented out.
wait, Gaikai, are you Japanese?
Yes.
有本事.
Wait, yes.
I think
I'm stupid.
I think I legit had a Japanese passport before because I was born in Japan. I
That's
lost
crazy.
it. I
Wait, what
lost
were your
the
parents
citizenship.
doing in Japan?
Hmm?
What
My
were
parents
your parents
were
doing?
early immigrants. When they first moved there, they just like did odd jobs to earn money. But later on, my parents, or later on, my dad mainly, once he learned Japanese, he worked as an engineer because he was an engineer in China.
Mm,
But yeah, so my dad, these recent years, my dad had to go to Japan to get his like retirement stuff, and he also had like other documentation. I think he also always need to return to Japan to renew his documents. That's why I asked James about it, but I guess it doesn't work like that in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Like Japan's kind of stingy about those shit. Well, actually no, I don't think my dad has Japanese citizenship or like permanent res. Maybe permanent res. So yeah, my parents had like a house, does have a house there. In the past, it was just out for rent, but recently, I think just like a couple,
Wait, so do you speak Japanese?
no.
Oh.
It's a funny story though, but apparently I used to speak primarily Japanese.
What happened to you?
Kevin?
Huh?
mhm.
So I born in Japan. I lived there for 6 years,
We shall rest
and then
Yeah,
After
Lived there
that-
6 years?
yeah, I moved to Canada at 6 years old, and then before that, like I even went to preschool in Japan, but then afterwards.
Wait, you don't speak Japanese?
I used to primarily speak Japanese. Like I spoke it more than
You don't speak Japanese right now?
Killing spree.
no, because what
That's
happened
very
was
weird.
what happened when my parents when we moved to Canada, my parents were worried that like if I keep speaking Japanese, I wouldn't be able to learn English. So then they apparently like said I can't just like forbid me to speak Japanese at home or whatnot. And eventually, I just completely forgot Japanese. And of course, in hindsight, like
Wait, there's
I
no way.
There's
I
no
feel
way
like
to
there's
learn
no way.
English.
Like,
Topple their
you know, well,
like
I'm your
if you
no
don't
way case.
write it, yeah, because that's like me. Like, I don't really write, so
Well,
I don't know how to write Chinese.
I can't really speak it at
But-
all.
Really?
Can you
Yeah.
read it?
Uni, where are you from?
Do you think can I read it? Like I can't even speak Japanese.
Dude, but you went to school, no? Literally, like, dude, I would say
Like-
6 is a like.
I think 6 is too young. It has to be like
No, but I also literally
you
have
sure 6
memory
is too
of in the past, like when I was in the preschool, like just like hanging out with friends and I could converse with them perfectly fine. Like in those
That's very
memories
weird.
now, like I can remember like having conversations and sometimes even the context of it, but I don't remember speaking. I don't remember anything about the actual Japanese language.
That's actually very crazy.
And
Your parents misplayed a little bit there.
well, my parents didn't know better, but yeah, in hindsight, like when you're a child, it's the easiest for you to learn language, and it probably, if I maintained Japanese, I would have kept it, and maybe my language skills would actually be a little bit better. But I don't know. My parents also think maybe like it would be quick for me to learn Japanese because I had that past experience. Although, that's like basically a hypothesis that's impossible to, impossible to figure
Wait,
out.
it's not impossible. Just go learn Japanese.
No, but if I learned Japanese, I wouldn't know whether I'm good at Japanese because I knew Japanese in the past,
Or you
or
can compare it to your average person.
average person. Well,
Like
I
me and
also
you go
have-
learn Japanese right now. See who learns faster. Wait, thoughts?
let's go.
How do you control for all other variables?
We shall
And it's
rest when we
also,
are dead.
even if I like don't speak Japanese anymore, I was raised with my parents, and sometimes my parents use Japanese words when they talk.
That's actually
right
very
now?
crazy.
Yeah, or like at home, like sometimes my parents would like it when I was
Today
growing
is a
up.
good
Sometimes
day
my
to
parents would
die.
use like Japanese terms for like furniture or whatnot, and I wouldn't
Wait, your
even
parents are Japanese?
know. But my parents moved to Japan early from
Uh,
China, like one of the first waves of Chinese to Japan.
Oh,
immigrants
dang.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Why did they move?
to earn money.
Mm.
Because back then staying in China was a little bit dead end, and if you
Was
go
that
to Japan,
was
like,
that
you-
80s or was that 90s?
80s,
Probably.
late 80s, I think.
But they didn't. I'm surprised they didn't choose to go to like North America. That was like prime time, no?
New Zealand.
No, you can't. You just straight up can't at that time.
Wait, are you
Japan
really?
was one of the first places to open up to China. I don't think
Oy,
you
oy.
could have gotten, like my parents back then when they were when they moved to Japan, like you go to Japan to work, you get like way higher wages, like way before,
Ah, okay. I
way
see.
before the economic reforms, way before China actually became like, liberalized their economy, and actually, after that, like you start seeing way more like immigrants moving out, right?
That makes sense actually.
Like before that, like China was literally the communist China that you would know, like the ones where you literally get like food tickets.
Oh my god, I remember food. My parents were telling me about food today.
Then my parents probably moved off Fuchiga too.
And how like
Piao piao piao.
and yeah,
Has been slain.
back then in China, like
An ally
you
has
kind of
been slain.
earn jack shit for working.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
Yeah, like
A
parents
summoner
moved
has
there quite
disconnected.
early.
Defeat.
Also, they were kind of like sending some money back